up, Devils? J-Dog back to answer more goddamn questions. And we got 1, 2, 3 paid screwies to go over. Top of the line, of course, goddamn it. Third one just came in minutes ago. It's like right on time, homeboy. Otherwise, it'd be going tomorrow. First one, Cooper Kostek sent 15 USD. Man, they sent even more than the minimum 10. My kind of homie. Hey, J-Dog, my name is Cooper. I just want to say I love watching your videos. Keep on watching, brah. My buddy Zach Christian. Why does that name sound familiar? Does he order from us all the time? That name definitely sounds familiar. My buddy Zach Christian and I will quote them to each other during the school day. School day, goddammit. Young buck. We talking goddamn middle school, high school, or college, goddammit. Also, love Hells. I bought my Macabre Dahmer shirt off there as well as some CDs. Macabre Dahmer shirt is a goddamn must fucking have, goddammit. Shit, if I had to do all of the math as far as studio albums that come out of Illinois, Chicago, Dahmer's probably my favorite album of all goddamn time. It's definitely my favorite Macabre album. So yeah, good choice right there, goddammit. And we did the little fun fact, in case you haven't known. I mean, it sounds like you've been alive only goddamn 16 years since you're in school. Shit, I mean, it wasn't 16 years ago, but you were definitely playing with goddamn G.I. Joes. Well, I hope G.I. Joes are not pussy-ass fucking SpongeBob toys. But it's so over 10 years ago, we, Hell's Got the Honor, set up by the dog, of course. We did Macabre Dahmer on double LP. There's a color vinyl. I don't remember if we did a black vinyl, but then a picture disc, double picture disc, gatefold cover. The picture disc, I'm almost positive we only did 100 copies. So try tracking that down, homeboy. But that was set up by the dog. And I wanted to do all the others, but at the time it was they were in negotiation with they signed with Nuclear Blast, right? They were in negotiation for their new album, which was I don't even think it was recorded at the time, but they were shopping around for Carnival of Killers, and they wanted somebody to do the whole back catalog too. I made them an offer, and they're shopping around. Obviously, they ended up with Nuclear Blast. But that's why we didn't do the others like Murder Metal and Grim Reality and Gloom and all that. I would have loved to, but they wanted to go with on the same label, which makes sense. That was just short. So I'm glad we got Dahmer at the time we did. And if we can only pick one, I'm glad I picked Dahmer because I have the original Dahmer LP, the very original. It's on a single LP, so they jammed it all on one, so the sound is very thin. And ours is much nicer. Like I said, it's a gatefold cover and double picture disc. If anybody knows anything about look at your collection. How many double 12-inch pictures do you have? Oh, shit, J-Dog. I don't own any. Well, the guys have a lot of records. Oh, shit, J-Dog. I only have a few. Fucking less than 10. Right. You know why that is? Because they're expensive as fuck to make. So I was very happy to have gotten to do that. So see if you can find that on goddamn Discogs or eBay, brah. Might be paying a minimum of a penny, though. I want to ask you if in death metal there are certain things about each instrument that pulls you in. For example, what about a drum track or a bass line or a riff makes you go, this shit goes so hard it makes me want to drop kick a toddler? Just wanted your opinion on it, Cooper. I mean, I don't know if it's got to be the songs that draw me in, but I guess if there was one thing, it'd be two things combined. It'd be I like really fast blasting drums that shine through well, that the triggers aren't overly obvious. I don't mind if it has triggers. Like that's what pulled me on that Infernal War. Is the drums are like holy fuck. Um, Vocals as well, really cool vocals, especially if it's got a lot of oomph to it, and you don't have to tell what he says, but that helps too. Um, so if it's got some serious fucking toughness behind him, you can understand, especially that first time listen, that helps draw it in. However, I like hearing when it comes especially the sick shit, brah. Uh, Vocals that are really stand outish. That's to be honest with you, that's what really pulled me in on that gore grind band I keep telling you guys about is Melting Rot. Was the big thing was the vocals were super fucking killer, and then the songs were catchy as fuck on top of it. That's what immediately drew me in. But so that yeah, cool ass vocals, tough type vocals, and drums that are blasting but not monotonous fucking boredom. So for example, like when I heard Angel Corpse, it was like it was blasting drums, but with the songs were just great. They're memorable. That's why A lot of stuff, though, if it has blast, it can be hit or miss because it could be just all blur together. Some examples off the top of my head was Mental Horror from Brazil. They were a Christian worship band with lower vocals, and fast as fuck. But I'm like, they didn't have Christian songs. I was like, they just all blurred together. It was fucking boring as fuck. Um, I remember the black metal band Ethereal being like that because you're like, oh, great, it's Blossom black metal. And then you start up like it's good. I'm like, I was like, I can't tell the songs apart. I was like, it's all blurring together. There'd be a part here and there. I was like, okay, this stands out. But a lot of it just blurs together as opposed to, again, that's why it's my favorite black metal release of all time. Panzer Division Marduk. It's blasting from beginning to end, but all the songs I can identify. I can literally walk into a room, not within the first goddamn riff, but if I heard the song from beginning to end, I'd be able to tell you what song it is if you're on shuffle. Almost guaranteed. Or at least majority of the album. I mean, I might miss one or two, but I'd be able to identify majority of it. Because they're memorable. God damn sure couldn't do that for fucking Ethereal. So I would say those. Adam Zelmer, paid question, sent 20 USD. My kind of guy. Hello, J Dog. I hope all is well for you. My name is Adamosity. That's your code name, huh, brah? First, I just want to say that your channel and Hell's Headbangers are grave. I dig them. Appreciate that. Keep up what y'all's at HHR are doing. And no plans on changing the formula anytime soon. That's all we know. Hell's releases always look dope as fuck. Top notch, my metal brother. Anywho, I'm filling in playing guitar for old school death metal legends Morta Scald. Oh, no shit. For some upcoming shows, and we'll be making our way to Cincinnati January 6th at Legends Bar. And on the 7th, we're in the land. I heard about that. Morta Scald, yeah, No Class. Cleveland No Class. That is the club I'm always at. If you're able to make it, I was wondering if you'd do an interview with Morta Scald. Please let us know. Morta Scald has a new album, Creation Undone, coming out on Peaceville Records, February 23rd, 2024. Also, if you could announce the tour dates, that would be friggin' rad. And so much appreciated. Again, thank you for all you do. So Cincinnati, if you live down in goddamn Cincy, January 6th, Legends Bar, Morta Scald is playing. And on January 7th, the day after, I'm not sure exactly what days those are. That 7th better be a Saturday or Sunday, or I can tell you pretty much right guaranteed I'm not going. It's at Cleveland No Class. Morta Scald, you know what's funny is that was a band I heard much later on, and it was when their stuff got reissued. It's the debut album, like 1994. I'm like, fuck yeah, my kind of stuff. I've always seen the name and thanks lists and bands wearing shirts. So you looked at, I don't remember exactly which bands. It might have been like a Malevolent Creation or a Monstrosity or somebody wearing a Morta Scald shirt. It might have been somebody in Suffocation. Can't remember, but I've seen it as a kid. Saw it on thanks list, but never heard them. The shit was out of print. It just passed me by, and I never YouTubed it or whatever the years later. So it comes out, it came in through Hell's, and oh shit, got reissued. I got to go back and listen to it, man. I remember just being background death metal. That's what I remember being. 90s death metal that I was kind of like, oh, I mean, fuck yeah, this is what I check out. This is what I prefer to. But I'm just like, I was like, it's kind of no wonder like these guys didn't blow up as like, or make it as far as the bigger names. Then it was We're Back, and they put out the at least one record now. I think second. I'll be honest, I never listened to them. The reason I didn't is, well, because like I said, I remember the first debut album being just background. I mean, what's it called? Dying Remains or something, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. So I didn't listen to any of the comeback stuff because I just assumed I'm like, when I see shit like that, I'm like, it's not the end of the world, and I like some bands like that. But the first thing that popped in my mind is Obituary and Suffocation. What do I think happened with Obituary and Suffocation? Never asked them, never heard the story. But it's like, let's call it like it is. Why did they throw in the towel for years? Here's what happened, dude. Got married, got hooked up, burn out, somebody went to jail, kids. Time goes on, kids graduate, shit like that. Let's start the band back up. You know, there's some buzz about us. People are talking about Demolition Hammers in this goddamn same camp. You can't tell me those guys are true to the fucking throne. Time Bomb, that was the biggest fucking turd I've ever goddamn heard in my life. So it's not like they're all about the metal, bro. No, cut the shit. They're all about. I think we could make a goddamn paycheck. So it's a little bit of a turnoff, to be honest. So I see that, I'm just like, Guys that were burnouts, lived the boring lifestyle, turned their back on metal. Now they're back because they got time for it again. I'm not saying that's definitely the case, but that's what I picture happening. I mean, because again, Obituary, for example, you honestly think any of those guys came back because they're just so into fucking metal? No. I mean, let's just call it like it is. No, flat out, fucking no. So didn't listen to the comeback stuff. And to be honest, the interview, and I don't even know any of the guys' names. I'm trying to think, how many interviews have I done? I mean, I've kind of. Trying to think, how many interviews have I done to where it's like I don't really know much about this band, this person. One's popping in my head. I'm not going to say who either. And the reason I did it with the person is because they're kind of. I mean, I don't know if we're friends, but kind of friends. But most of something, I got to be a fan or like. Or know stuff about him. Like, for example, like, to be honest, would I interview Phil Anselmo? I probably would, because I'd have questions for him. I'd ask him about the glam shit. So, Mortal Skull, I don't know anything about them. It was a 90s death metal band that went nowhere. They came back, and, like, we're back, and there is some buzz for them, so good for you guys. But I just wasn't, it wasn't exciting to me. All the shit you see that I get when I did, Cannibal, Macabre, Immolation, Profanatica, uh, Enthroned, Molder, Deceased, Nunslaughter. I can come up with shit to talk about because I'm a fan of this stuff. You know what I mean? I can't just. There's been a few occasions, two people that said it was Lindsay and Easy E, like where somebody's like, yeah, you should interview such and such because we're at a festival. I'm like, I don't know anything about them, man. Oh well, just get to. I was like, honestly, I have nothing to say. I was like, I don't even know the motherfucker's name. I was like, I don't listen to his band. I don't know it. I was nothing against him. I don't think it sucks. He may be the coolest dude. It's just it'll come off as like I literally won't know how to host it. So the Mortal Skull guys don't even know what you look like, don't know what your name is. So yeah, I would have to do some research first to do it. It's not that I'm against it. It just might sound a little phoned in. That's all. And again, if it's not on a weekend, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I'm not going. I don't go to weeknight shows unless it's shit I was like I want to see or it's a very good business opportunity for me because I got meet up with somebody or we're vending or some shit like that. I was like, I'm not going on a Wednesday goddamn night when I got to be up at the butt ass fucking crack of dawn to get work done to see some shit I don't care about. I'm just being honest. I'm just not. Now if the hen comes here, the almighty goddamn Hemorrhage, and they're playing on Wednesday night, you bet your fucking ass I'm there no matter what. So where we stand on that, goddammit. So next goddamn fucking this one just came in, like I said, minutes before hitting record. Paid question. Even he puts in there, paid goddamn question. From Kurt. Said not to use his goddamn last name. Fade outs. Gay as fuck. What he says, goddammit. What is it? Reading off, goddammit. They ruin good songs by making them incomplete. Last track on an album, okay. There's an argument for that. Your thoughts? I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know what you're referring to. I know what a fade out is. What a fucking dumbass. I'm trying to think, but other than like maybe I like Immolation and shit. But you said last song, like Christ Cage and shit. It fades off. But you said that's the last track as far as songs in the middle that just fade off. That it bothered me. Fuck, I can't think of any. I can't think of anyone else on my head either. But there's been songs. Well, that is Testosterone Ballism or whatever the track that guy sent me on YouTube, where I was like, "What the fuck?" It like ends abruptly, like right in the middle, like it's like blast. It just stops. I'm like, this can't be how the song ended. I was like, this video's fucked up, right? I don't know. It was the end of the video. I don't know. And I've had. I can't think of an example. Is there anybody that I love? I want to say maybe a grindcore band or something that you're like, what the fuck? That's how the song ended? That's a little weird. But I didn't ruin it for me. So a band doing a fade off where I'm like, this fucking blows. No, I mean, didn't bother me anyways. Have you heard Front from Finland? Question mark. I sure have. I have not heard their second release, but their first album, CD and LP, the dog picked it up. Now, generally, I don't even know, to be completely honest with you, I don't even know why I listen to it because just looking at it, it looks like more of that war metal shit that I would not like just by the aesthetics and the name and everything. But for whatever reason, I think maybe somebody recommended to me. It's on Iron Bonehead Records, right? I didn't listen to the second one because I forget why I didn't listen. I think we got them in, and it was in the listen pile, but they all sold before I could listen, before I could play the goddamn thing. And then I kind of forgot, to be honest with you, on YouTube or anything. But the first one, I mean, do I like it as much as Enthroned or some shit? Early Enthroned too, goddamn it. Talking about Lord Sabathon area, goddamn it. No, but I mean, it was at the time when it came out. Which what did it come out? I'm saying probably close to 10 years, right? Nah, not quite 10 years. Maybe like 7 or 8 years ago. Um, I thought it was one of the better albums that year, or in the last couple of years. I thought it was definitely good. And I listened to it semi recently too. When I say semi recently, like just under a year ago, and it held up. I'm like, oh shit, is this good? Because sometimes you go back, so like, this is not hitting me like I remember it hitting me. Because I can't air guitar or anything like that. And don't get me wrong, if somebody was playing it in the shop now and I walked in, they didn't tell me who I was listening to, I'd probably be like, man, this is fucking pretty good. Who we listening to? This sounds familiar. It'd probably be that. Because I've only listened to like 3 times totality, but thoroughly enjoyed it, but picked up a CD and LP, or maybe just one of the, I think CD and LP. One of the versions for sure. No, so I thought it was good. Is it just front, or what is the name of the album? I forget. Again, as you know, like I don't know it. Like I know, the shit that I'm been fans of for years, but it was because to me that's a new band again. And I mean, what I mean by that is, still got time to fucking learn it. You know what I mean? Got to get to know it. That's what's going to be. Back in 2016 when my album came out, I'm like, you're a new band, dude. What are you fucking talking about? Back in 2016, you're a new fucking band. When I hear, album came out in 1999, okay, got some years under your belt. If not, check out their EP, Antichrist Militia. That might be because I want to say the second release was an EP. That might be the one I did not hear. So I know the first one. I'm almost positive the full length, or at least if it's not a full length, it's Slayer fucking Rain and Blood rules full length. Just under 30 minutes and qualifies as full length. And that'd be in like 7 or 8 songs on there. It brings some of that Infernal War Marduk energy. Yeah, that's what I remember too. Similar to that, maybe a pinch of death metal there too. Those are my top 2 bands. Infernal War and Marduk are your top 2 bands. I mean, cool. Yeah, I mean, not bad picks. Since I started watching your channel over a month or 2 ago, you got some catching up to do, brah. Don't skimp out on that back catalog. You're missing over some killer goddamn vids. I started making orders to HH more often. My kind of homie, Kurt. Because I know a rad dude about the same age and similar metal evolution that ain't a puss is running shit. Yeah. Knows it when he sees it, right? Fuck yeah. You got the video style down and people like it because it's unpolished and real. Yeah. A couple people complained about it, even in my inner circle, or to make comments. I'm just like, I don't know, dude. I was like, and that was a concern. I didn't know, like, when I first started the channel, I was like, are people going to think it's dog shit? But again, the first thing that popped in my mind, I was like, but that's what I grew up watching. Well, I don't grow up. I was already a fucking adult. But the first channel I was watching, like where I was actually watching videos by the same channel, first channel ever was Twin Muscle Workout, which was the Hodge twins. 2 brothers, twins, which are funny as fuck. They were just sitting in their bedroom, literally, like a bunch of nobodies. This is when they were brand new. I'm not talking about. I don't watch them so much anymore now because it's all just about politics and shit. I mean, I'll peek in every now and again because even though it's about topics I personally don't have any interest in whatsoever, they're still fucking funny. Met the guys too, goddamn it. Saw them at their live show. I've seen them on live show twice, and I did the paid meet and greet. Really, really friendly guys. Fun, and they're exactly like they are on video. But that was, dude, they were sitting in their bedroom. You could just see the background bedroom in the early days, and it was recorded. It had been on a laptop, maybe a phone. It was the exact same thing, and that's what I was like. I thought that shit was great. It just felt like you were almost there. And then when I started seeing, like, as YouTube was getting a little bit, around a little longer, and I stumbled across bigger channels, the guys have the microphones and shit. I'm just like, they're in a studio. It just didn't feel as in person. It didn't feel as authentic. It felt scripted. They edited the fuck out of the thing. So any of the juicy shit that came up, can't say that. That's the boo boo word. Just stupid shit. And I'm just like, And that's probably why when I met the fucking Hodge twins, Keith and Kevin, they were just like they were in person as they are on video. This is this unscripted fucking. I mean, come on, dude. Do you honestly think if you meet Joe Rogan, he's the exact same type of person? I doubt it. I fucking highly doubt it. And I mean, he may kind of somewhat play face, but when you meet him, first off, you got to get around his goddamn bodyguards, and he's living this fucking lavish fucking high life, drinking fucking $40,000 bottle of fucking wines, getting goddamn laptop dances and fucking blowjobs, and every event that he goes to, it's just this extravagant life that none of us can fucking relate to. And it's just like, who gives a fuck what this guy has to say? You know what I mean? I want somebody that's more on the same level as me, just a regular fucking, just a regular fucking dude. You know what I mean? Not some guy that's got so much access to anything, and you can pretty much call up the fucking president. So it's a fucking free for all. You know what I mean? It's just like, what do I give a shit what this fucking guy says? He doesn't have any. His life is of no relevance to mine. Like I can't even begin to imagine the kind of lifestyle that he has. Like, you got it fucking. I mean, good for him. He's got it fucking made. Um, if I lived 10 of my lifetimes, it wouldn't be as even close to as good as one of his. So that's how I wanted to keep it. It's like, it's just this fucking hit record. Any of you guys could do the same thing. And what shines through is not all the bells and whistles, is did you like the personality or didn't you? And that's what I consider the fucking fans. Just like the music. You listen to the Death demos. They're not all polished, but the tune's fucking jammed. So they didn't need a polished recording. That's why I keep telling some of these fucking bands what they're doing now. I need to clean it up, do this. You don't need to do all that, brah. As long as the fucking song's jammed, they're really good. Don't be wrong. I don't want an ass recording where you can't hear shit, but you're over fucking thinking it. You don't need to over polish it up. It doesn't need to be crystal clear. You got the fucking tunes to back it up. You're good to go. You're just wasting money spending all these $100,000 recordings, Dame U-board or shit. It's fucking dumb, dude. You don't. And to be honest, if it was a little bit more down and dirty, for example, like I like every Vader album, right? Some more than others. So don't come over here saying anything fucking stupid. But if they had a more raw recording, let's say like, I'm not saying demo raw, but maybe like, yeah, maybe similar, just as raw or a pinch raw or on that as the first album, Ultimate Incantation, but with the same songs on all their later albums and stuff, they probably would be better. The albums would probably shine through and be a little bit more, even better. But again, even with the crystal clear fucking commercial recordings they had, the songs matter most. So I thought for the most part, their songs were really good. So you kind of overlook that. But hey, you don't need the bells and whistles, man. That just adds it just feels a little too fucking plastic. So Dollar Plans that game, and it just goddamn like this. Again, I wouldn't mind getting maybe some type of mic, but not these dumb things where I got a goddamn dick in my mouth either. Something that maybe just hooks here where you can't see it, where the audio shines through. Because sometimes when I'm showing records and shit on screen, you can tell the audio cuts in and stuff. I agree. That's a little bit like, let's get that a little better. Other than that, fuck all that commercial shit. We're keeping it down and dirty over here, brah. Comments, questions, you know what to do. Put the comments, get in the morning later, goddamn it.